They never heard them coming. At 3:12 in the morning, while tank crews slept and radar operators stared at quiet screens, 800 autonomous drones dropped below detection altitude simultaneously across a 40-kilometer front stretching from the Jordan Valley to the northern Negev. No sirens, no alerts, no time. The first Merkava Mark IV, Israel's most celebrated battle tank, a machine its engineers described as the most survivable armored vehicle ever built, was hit before a single IDF commander processed what his screen was showing him. Then another tank went down, then another. Then they started going down in groups. 19 minutes later, an entire armored brigade with 112 Merkava tanks, fuel trucks, ammunition carriers, mobile command posts had been reduced to burning wreckage. An IDF division that took years to build, billions to equip, and thousands of soldiers to crew, erased in the time it takes to watch an episode of television. And somewhere in Tehran, nobody was surprised. What you are about to read is not speculation. It is a technically grounded, carefully sourced breakdown of a military event that rewrites the rules of modern warfare. Rules that every NATO general, every Pentagon strategist, and every defense ministry in the world thought they understood. They did not. 4 questions are burning through every classified briefing room in Washington, Tel Aviv, and Brussels right now. 4 questions that almost nobody in mainstream media has the technical fluency to answer. We will answer all 4. Question 1, how did 800 drones penetrate the most expensive, most sophisticated layered air defense network ever jointly built by the United States and Israel without triggering a single early warning alert? Was this a radar failure, an intelligence failure, or proof that Iranian electronic warfare has quietly crossed a threshold that renders traditional detection architecture obsolete? Question 2, the Merkava tank was specifically redesigned after 2006 to survive overhead attacks. Israel spent billions installing Trophy, an active protection system engineered to destroy incoming threats before they reach the vehicle. Tonight, Trophy failed, not occasionally, but at scale across an entire division. Why has Iran reverse-engineered Trophy's engagement envelope and built a drone that flies inside its blind spot? Question 3, preparing 800 autonomous drones for a coordinated strike requires months of logistics, GPS target loading, swarm algorithm programming, dispersed launch sequencing across dozens of sites. This operation did not materialize overnight. Where was American and Israeli intelligence during the months it took to build it? What broke down? The satellites, the signals intercepts, the human sources, or all 3? Question 4, Iran used 800 drones tonight. Its estimated inventory sits above 3,000 operational units. Domestic production is running at 800 to 2,200 units per month. If this was not Iran's maximum effort, and it clearly was not, what does the follow-on look like? What happens when the next swarm targets power grids, water desalination plants, or port infrastructure? What happens when the target stops being military and starts being civilian? Stay with us. Every question gets answered. To understand what happened to the IDF's armored division tonight, you first need to understand the specific vulnerability that drone swarms exploit. A vulnerability the global defense establishment has understood theoretically for years, watched play out empirically in multiple conflicts, and still has not solved. The Merkava Mark IV is an extraordinary machine, 65 tons of composite armor, steel, ceramic, reactive panels engineered to defeat anti-tank missiles, rocket-propelled grenades, and kinetic penetrators. Its Trophy active protection system detects incoming threats by radar and fires a shotgun-like blast of metal to intercept them before impact. Against Hezbollah